Guys and girls, I guess what we're going to do today is maybe do the wiring, pull them through the bars, get the wiring back on the bike. So basically we've got the handlebars on, push this bike around, and yeah, that's probably going to be about it, I think, until we get cable. Now, I like to put my bars on there loosely, kind of set them where they're going to be. I want to hold my switches up there. I want to see where and how much wire I might need. We're going to run these wires inside, so we don't want our connection for our wires right in the corner, and we don't definitely want it right where the wires are coming out because they're going to be too thick and you won't have room for all your wires. So I'm probably going to cut my wires right about here somewhere, put my connections on, and then you've probably seen me do handlebar wiring before. You want to take your finger and you want to check these slotted holes. Make sure there's no sharp edges. If these edges are sharp, when you pull the wires through, over time they're going to vibrate and cut through the wires and shorten them out, cause all kinds of wiring problems down the road. So now we've got our edges cleaned up. We're going to take this string, pull these wires through. I'm just going to stick it in there like that. We're going to blow it through. There you go. That's how you put your string line through for pulling wires. Now we're going to put our bars on, and we're going to get our wiring soldered back together. To clamp our bars, anytime we go to a tall bar, we like to use this top clamp with set screws in here that really helps grab that extra leverage. This clamp is made by Paul Yaffe at Bagger Nation. Really good product. I highly suggest using it. Well, now, before we finish up our wiring and putting it all together, we're going to put all this wiring back together so that we can test our lights, make sure our signal lights work, etc. And then we'll go from there. Right now we got all our wiring hooked up here. As you can see, lights up. We're going to do the last bit of our wiring is our two front signal lights. And that'll be it for wiring anyways. Now we've got the bar job pretty much done until we get our throttle cables, clutch cable, and brake line. So we're going to service what we can, get that oil draining out. We're going to put our spark plugs back in. On this bike we're going to use an Excel 496 spark plug, which is a standard U-groove plug. There's a little U-shaped groove in the ground electrode. We've ran quite a few different spark plugs on the dynometer, and the U-groove Excel spark plugs will make numbers on the dyno. I promise you that. Put little nickel anti-seize on your threads when you run them in. Right now, because we're still waiting on a clutch cable, the only oil we can throw back in is the engine oil. On this 98 Dyna, it's about 2.8 liters, so we're going to throw in 2.5 for now and check it after we fire it up. Well folks, thanks for watching up until now. When we get some more parts, we're going to finish this bike up. It's going to be pretty easy. We've got front brake lines, clutch cable, and throttle cables put in, and this whole grill will be done. So up until next time, have a nice day.